So today I want to talk about how to set up a file correctly for printing on a special stock, such as metallic or clear. So here I have a file, and I've designed it, I'm ready to send it to the printer, and what I'm intending, let's say, is for this gray to actually be an imitation of metallic stock. Now in the file we send to the printer, we don't want that to be there. We don't want to tell Illustrator where our metallic stock is. Instead, we want to tell Illustrator where our white ink is. We want to tell Illustrator where we don't want things to be shiny, or where we don't want things to be clear, in the case of clear stock. So instead of having an object that gives me a faux metallic look, I actually want that to be non-existent. I want that to be absolutely 0% CMYK, because that's how Illustrator knows I mean for that to be bare stock. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a spot color called white. This is going to be a spot color just like I would have if I was printing a Pantone or other special color. I'm going to give it a color just so I can see it, but it doesn't matter what color I give it. I'm going to give it blue just for fun. So now I have an object. This is actually where I want there not to be any metallic in the file if I'm printing on metallic stock, or what I want to be opaque if I'm printing on clear. So here I'm going to color that to be my white ink. I'm also going to overprint it so my CMYK or other spot colors still show through. Now this white is going to print behind all the other colors, but in setting up my file, I want that to be on top, just for ease. It's really hard to get all your inks, all your CMYK to overprint. Much easier to just set your white to overprint and put it on top. In printing, it ends up the same. We set the ink order on our end. So here we have white ink now available in our separations preview because it's in our file, and there we have it. All of this is going to print with white behind it. Now, if I want to knock out of that somewhat, so that some other elements show through as being metallic and print directly on the bare stock, I have a really easy way of doing that. I don't have to make a complicated compound path or anything that can get tricky and errors can come up. Instead, all I need to do is on top of my main white object, set another white object with that area that I still want to be metallic, but set it to be 0% white, and again overprinting. So now, if I turn off my CMYK, you can see I am actually knocking out of my white, 0% white overprinting, and I'm still seeing what's behind that 0% white object in terms of my CMYK or my Pantone colors. I can also come over here and I can set this to, if this is metallic here, this will also be metallic, unless it has white on top of it. So now it has white on top of it. I've put my white on a new layer just for file organization reasons, but actually for in terms of what goes to print, what actually the computer understands is what the ink color is. So it's important that that's a spot color. It's important that it's set to overprint. The same thing is true for clear stock. This file is agnostic as far as metallic versus clear stock. What matters is the ink. Thanks so much for watching.